Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Ventura County Supervisor Linda Parks joins us to tell us about a symposium coming up that will help protect our wildlife, because they are getting into some things that we've got some photos, Linda, that are just unbelievable.
Right. Well, the symposium is called Protecting Farms, Facilities, and Wildlife. And what we're talking about are a lot of facilities will use rodenticides, a particular type of rodenticide, anticoagulant ones. And unfortunately, it's working its way up the food chain. And so while you may be using decon, for example, to get rid of rats, those rats are then getting eaten by owls, by coyotes. The coyotes are getting eaten by mountain lions, and it's working its way up the food chain. And what they're finding is it's like the predominant amount of wildlife out there have this in their systems.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we've got some pictures that, I mean, this coyote that looks so mangy and hairless. And
right, people are wondering what kind of animal is that, and you realize what that is, and that's in our local neighborhoods. We have a lot of areas. We're fortunate in Ventura County of having a lot of open space around our residential areas. And
golf courses.
That's right. And what's happening is the residents, the golf courses, they are using these anticoagulant rodenticides. It's affecting the wildlife, and so we see, over 90% of the mountain lions and the bobcats all have this in their system. The coyotes have it in their system. The owls, the hawks, things that eat those rodents are now dying off, and that is a big concern. So instead of just talking about the problem and one of the iconic photos of the mountain lion, it's P22.
With the Hollywood sign behind it.
With the Hollywood sign behind it. I mean, we see this beautiful mountain lion and this photo that was on the front page of the Los Angeles Times, and then the next thing you find out is it got mange. And you look at that photo and you go, is that the same mountain lion?
Yes.
And fortunately, that was one of the ones that were collared. They were following it with GPS, the National Park Service, so they were able to trap it and give it vitamin K so they could make it well again, and it is well again. But of course, we can't do that to all the wildlife. So the purpose of this symposium is looking at alternatives to using anticoagulant rodenticides. And there are some really good examples out there, fortunately.
I know. There's bobcats, all sorts of different animals. 95% of the bobcats, 83% of the coyotes, and 91% of the mountain lions have this in their system. And you talk about mange, what does it do to them?
Well, the mange often comes through some mites, and what happens is because they have the anticoagulant rodenticides in their systems, these animals, it weakens their system, and so they are more susceptible to mange, and then mange can end up killing them, as well as the anticoagulants. So it is deadly to these larger animals also. They eat a lot of these little mice and rats and ground squirrels and all, and that's how they end up with it. But you look at some of the good examples, Pepperdine University, Oak Park Unified School District. I mean, they have some great integrated pest management programs where they're doing things like simple things like sealing the cracks around your facilities, making sure you have closures on your trash containers, but also adding things like as simple as an owl box. How neat is that?
Yeah,
You put it on a pole. Our flood control district in Ventura County, the Watershed Protection District, is doing something similar to the Santa Barbara Public Works Department on their flood control districts. And again, putting some raptor boxes and raptor perches and owl boxes up. And that is having a good positive effect. And then you have those animals available.
And they're being protected. Ventura County Supervisor Linda Parks, thank you so much for joining us here on Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. We'll see you next time right here.